Good afternoon, it's Election Day, and welcome to the AltaMed Health Services Election Day Center. My name is Lisa Escobedo. I am Associate Vice President of Civic Engagement and Advocacy at AltaMed, and polls opened this morning bright and early at 7 a.m., and it's not too late to participate in this very important election where your health is literally on the ballot, and we're going to talk more about that in just a second. Here in Los Angeles County, nearly 20% of ballots have already been returned. That's pretty amazing. More than 70,000 people in Los Angeles County have voted in person, about a third of whom voted Sunday, and over 900,000 have voted by mail as of counts this late Sunday. If you haven't returned your ballot, don't worry, it's not too late. There is still plenty of time today to make a vote plan. Fill out your ballot, don't forget to sign it, drop it off at any vote center, or vote in person at any vote center throughout Los Angeles County. And why vote at all? Well, like I said, this election, our health is literally on the ballot. There will be 7 ballot measures that can lead to real implications on women's rights and address key social determinants of health as well. Voters will also have the opportunity to elect who will best represent them in the governor's office, state constitutional offices, and in both state senate and state assembly and other local and federal offices. If you're wondering what is on your ballot, our My Vote, My Health has teamed up and partnered with the League of Women Voters to offer a nonpartisan, easy voter guide, just like this one. So you can head to myvotemyhealth.org to check that out and download it today. Today, we're going to be live streaming throughout the entire day from the My Vote, My Health campaign headquarters here at AltaMed. We're going to aprovechar that it's election day and talk about things like what's on your ballot, how to return your ballot, why voting matters for your health. And so I hope you join us throughout the day for some of these conversations, and you share them with your friends as well on social media. But first, let's say hello to all the folks behind me who are working hard today to get out the votes. Behind me are canvassing teams, AltaMed staff, community partners, other partners who have been working hard on election cycle to strategize on how do we best reach Latino voters throughout LA County and Orange County. Our goal with My Vote, My Whole campaign this election cycle is to reach low to mid propensity Latino voters. What does this mean? These are voters who are traditionally not engaged by many campaigns and candidates on election cycles because they don't vote as frequently as other candidates that they tend to reach out to. And so these folks tend to be registered. However, no one reaches out to them. They may not receive a door knock, a phone call, or even a mailer, but they do receive one from us because we want to make sure that these folks are engaged every election cycle. And there are many ways that we reach folks directly through our campaign. We do it through phone calls, we do it through texting, we do it through doors, and we do it through mail. So let's meet some of the folks who have been knocking on doors, making calls, and writing those texts to Latino voters. Many you may have seen at your door these past couple of days. And so I want to talk a little bit here with our canvassers who did the work. I get to talk about a lot of this, but these are the folks who really did the work, and this is where the rubber meets the road. And so we want to learn from them a little bit about what they heard at the doors, what were some stories, how are voters feeling as you guys are talking to them. And so we'll start off with Carmen, just because she's right next to me. And so Carmen, share with us a little bit about your experience canvassing.
So honestly, this has been my first time canvassing, and it's been a really good experience seeing different types of people from different cultures and backgrounds. A lot of them were actually very anxious about like voting coming up because, you know, they're still unsure on who to vote for, but I hope like today they were able to see who was their final answer. And yeah, it's been a really good experience. I've met a lot of good people. Some people were not interested, but I hope that they like changed their mind and they're willing to vote today.
Awesome, and well, thank you for that, because you guys are really standing between what, you know, are really the encouraging folks between not, you know, deciding not to vote and actually making that final decision. And Sophia, what was your experience about?
I would say my experience is pretty similar to Carmen. It's a very interesting experience, especially as my first time going out to canvass and going on doors and knocking on them and meeting new people. A lot of them were either nervous or excited, to vote. They actually are really motivated to vote after I spoke to them. Hopefully they did get their vote in, or hopefully they do get to go to a voting site today. I did come across a couple of people that, they would say like, oh, why should I vote if nothing changes? Like if I don't, nothing would change if I do or don't vote. And I mean, I would tell those people, like, even if you feel like that your vote or your opinion doesn't make an impact, as long as you get your voice out there, that's the most important thing.
Absolutely. And so with that, I wanted to share with our efforts, we don't tell anyone who to vote for,
No.
what party to vote for. We just encourage folks to go out there and vote, because there's an interesting quote that I always repeat, which is, if we're not at the table, we're at the menu. We're on the menu, right? And so it's really important to make sure that we're encouraging our communities to turn out to vote. So thank you both for the work that you're all doing. It really is hard work. I've been out there on sunny days, on rainy days, and on days where you get the door shut right in front of your face. And it's hard, but it's the work. And so with that, we're going to kick off our election day here at My Vote, My Health headquarters. And so canvassers and team, are you all ready for today? Yeah! Awesome. And so let's get out the vote. For folks watching, text everyone in your family, post it everywhere. Encourage all the flojos who are maybe waiting until the last minute to turn out to vote. Today is the day. And so thank you. And with that, nos vemos throughout the day. We'll be sharing more messages. And again, folks have until 8 p.m. to vote today. You can drop off, you can vote in person, or you can still mail as long as it's postmarked. Thanks, everyone. And thank you, guys.
Bye. Thank you.